Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 1. We will present on the Islamic deposit product offered by Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad and Maybank Islamic Berhad. First of all, my name is Siti Aisyah binti Syafi'i. My matric number 273815 and my group members Nur Farah binti Farizan 273822, Nurul Jannah binti Anwar 280975, Fahmi Yusuf Mohammed 267013 and Ahmad Zulhikmi bin Zainal Abidin 264824. So I will present on the introduction part. Okay, nowadays we know that Islamic banks are quite improving in line with the conventional banks, and among the products offered by these banks are such as saving account, current account and also term financing. However, all the products offered by Islamic bank should be abide with the Sharia principle. So in this assignment, we are going to look into one product that offered by two Islamic banks in Malaysia, and then we will make some comparison between this bank. So the bank that we selected is Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad and Maybank Islamic Berhad. For the background of this bank, so firstly, Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad was established on 1st October 1999 and governed by Islamic Financial Service Act 2013. So the reason of choosing this bank because it is the second full-fledged Islamic financial institution in Malaysia after Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. In addition, Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad is a highly competent bank that offering clients cutting edge services. Okay, next, Maybank Islamic was established in 2007 and operates under Maybank Group. So it is the largest supplier of Islamic bank that belongs to Maybank. The reason for choosing this bank is because this bank is not fully Islamic at first. However, the establishment of Maybank Islamic due to their commitment to offering a client saving account that is compliant with Sharia. However, it can be said that Maybank Islamic is better than Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad or otherwise. The concept of both banks might be slightly different, which make it more interesting to compare these both banks.
Hi, my name is Nur Farah binti Farizan, matric number 273822, and I will continue on benefits and features of Bank Muamalat Fixed Term Account I. And then for Maybank Islamic Fixed Deposit will be continued by Fahmi after this. So let's start on what is Bank Muamalat Fixed Term Account I. Fixed Term Account I is a capital guarantee deposit with a fixed profit return that allow you to manage fund according to your short-term or long-term needs. The minimum deposit placement for this account, as you can see in the table, is RM5,000 for a month and RM1,000 for 2 months and above. But rest assured, you can still put maximum amount that you want to, because this fixed term account is based on the Sharia concept of tawarruk and commodity murabaha, which is the purchase of an asset on a deferred basis either through musawamah or murabaha, and subsequently selling the asset to a third party on a cash basis. It is also employ a hybrid of Sharia contract including murabaha, wakalah, hamish jidayah combined with a promise under wa'ad concept.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Fahmi Yusuf Muhammad and my matric number is 267013. So today I would like to proceed my part, features and benefit for Maybank Islamic Berhad and also Islamic fixed deposit. It's an Islamic term deposit based on Sharia contract of community murabaha. Islamic term deposit refers to the deposit product that pays a fixed profit rate until I give majority date. The community involved in a commodity murabaha transaction. It's capable of being physical delivery and all costs associated with the physical delivery of the commodity to be borne by customers. And also the minimum initial deposit of period of only 1 month is a 5,000 ringgit, whereas a minimum initial deposit for period 2 months or more is a 1,000 ringgit up to 60 months. And tenor of term ranging from 1 month to 60 months for the contract with a period ranging from 1 to 12 months. And the profit are distributed upon the contract end. But the contract with tenor of more than 12 months, profits are distributed yearly and monthly and half year upon majority. Also, if you go to the Maybank website and check the annual disclosure, you will be able to see the tenor and interest rate for each month. If you have an Islamic fixed deposit in Maybank, you will also able to check the sell price of Murabaha transaction. Islamic fixed deposit I is protected by Baridian Insurance Deposit Malaysia and up to 250,000 ringgit for each depositor. The Sharia concept applicable is that will be identified and used and, and the underlying asset for the sale and purchase transaction between the bank and customer. For the community murabaha trading purpose, the bank shall at all times be you, non-executive agent, and to take and undertaking the requirement community murabaha transaction related to the placement. So last but not least, this is the last slide that I will explain my part. So as you see, the profit sharing is a guaranteed minimum return on your investment, and the amount of the return is determined at the time of your placement. However, Islamic fixed deposit I in Maybank they don't have capital guarantee, and also the eligibility of Islamic fixed deposit is a minimum age requirement of 18 years old. The account must set up the maintenance by legal guardian on behalf of minor. Also, Maybank Islamic fixed deposit I accounts are available to government and corporate organizations, including the business and trust association and organization and clubs and also associates. Uh, However, and also a group of international workers and students in Malaysia, they eligible. And also the free coverage of up to 1,000 ringgit to 10,000 ringgit for medical and funeral costs, respectively. In the event of an accident death, you may use your Islamic fixed deposit I certificate to apply loan at financial institution. If the product is not pulled off the market too soon, there are no danger associated with the usage it. So that's all my part, and thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Jannah, biometric 280975. Okay, for the next part, risk involved in the products. Okay, before that, first and foremost, what risks are there when talking about depositing and investing in the bank? Okay, risk is one of the aspects that must be taken into account or considered before making a decision when talking about making a depositing or investing in a product. Why? Because the customer, or other than that, we call it the investor, may be exposed to the risk of first money risk of money loss, second the risk of uncertain return, and the last is challenging in selling the investment products. Okay, the Islamic investment that leverage the idea of funds being used for business are very likely to introduce the danger. Thus, for this matter, this risk could be mitigated if the bank effectively control all the Islamic system and adhere to the precautionary principle. Okay, next, for the next part is risk involved in the product. Okay, if you want to talk about if there is a risk involved in these two products that we choose, they both said that there is no risk involved in this product if there is no premature withdrawal. And then the customer should experience the risk associated with conducting a premature withdrawal, and they are advised to carefully consider all risk factors before making a deposit decision. So when there is a problem with a premature withdrawal, first for bank muamalat fixed term account I, withdrawal prior to contractual maturity of deposit product will result in a loss of 100% of accrued profit. This is in line with Bank Negara Malaysia requirement on liquidity coverage ratio and principle of sound liquidity risk management and supervision issued by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision. In the relation to the definition of the qualifying term funding, and thus as a result, in the case of premature withdrawal, the customer hereby agrees and consent that any accrued profit shall be subject to the rebate brought by the customer to the BMMB, Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad. Besides that, as of the deposit shall be quarantined and will be returned in full upon any premature withdrawal. However, for FTAI, where profit has been accrued and paid prior to maturity, upon early withdrawal, the customer agrees that the profit already accrued and paid should be set off against principal amount. And then they are advised, the customer are strongly discouraged from withdrawing their deposit prior to the maturity date of the EFTAI placement because they are at risk of breaking the tenure of the tawarruk contract. So they should be careful of that. And then the next is for the Maybank product, Islamic fixed deposit I. Okay, the partial withdrawal is not allowed for this product. They highly made that this is the key term and condition when applied on this product. But if there is the terms and condition for premature withdrawal are as follows. Okay, first is for immediate without notice. No profit shall be paid. The customer should waive his right to the bank on the entire contracted profit. And then the second, for the premature one, which is with the 31st days prior return notice, the bank should pay 50% of the profit computed based on the actual number of placement days. And then the customer shall waive his right to the bank on the remaining contracted profit when a 31st days prior return notice, which is inclusive of the day of the notice, is given by the customer to the bank. And then the customer is not allowed to uplift the placement until the due date of the notice. Okay, that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Zuhikmi bin Zainul Abidin. And next we move to comment and suggestion on website part. As a whole, the website of Bank Muamalat and Maybank are very good, not only in terms of its appearance but also in its entirety where we look into its contents. From the information presented on its homepage, the both bank websites has complete content regarding Islamic fixed deposit products, and these are some useful information that stated or provide in these two websites. First is people eligible. Both bank, which is Bank Muamalat and also Maybank Islamic Berhad, is that all people that over 18 years old are eligible to this product. That means either it individually or non-individual, Muslim or non-Muslim, are eligible to take this product. There is no restriction given by Bank Muamalat and also Maybank. For the second is about the Sharia concept. This is important to the customer to know which Syariah concept that the bank Muamalat and also Maybank using on its fixed deposit product. For bank Muamalat, they are using the tawaruk concept, while the Maybank, they are using a commodity murabahah. The third one is about the minimum amount to deposit. For this minimum amount to deposit, both banks offer the minimum of 5,000 ringgit for the first month and 1,000 ringgit for the next month up until 60 months. And there is no maximum amount designated for both banks. The next point is about the profit payment. The profit payment are different for Bank Muamalat and also Maybank. They are different. For Bank Muamalat, the profit payment will be monthly or upon maturity up to 1 year, while for tenure above 1 year, the depositor may choose the profit payment option, which are monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or upon maturity. At the other hand, Maybank also offer the profit payment only upon maturity for 1 year, while for more than 1 year, the bank offer to depositor the profit option at monthly, semi-annually, or upon maturity. And the next is about the fees. Bank Muamalat and also Maybank also offer no any fees or charge that need to pay by the depositor to both bank. And the last part is about the profit rate. Profit rate also different they are different for Bank Muamalat and also Maybank. And as you can see at the other previous slide, as it seems, the profit rate offered by Bank Muamalat is more higher than Maybank. The next slide is about the suggestion or recommendation. Overall, Bank Muamalat and Maybank websites are very useful for the customer in terms of information and what the customer need to do related to this product offered by the bank. However, the study want to make one or two suggestion or recommendation to improve the quality on the both website. The first suggestion is about it is called an interactive session that it has the ability to accommodate website user responses. This is important. If there is no interactive session, the customer will immediately leave the website if they don't get clarity about what is offered on the website. The second is about the bank on the website can open a Q&A session between the customer and the bank to facilitate the customer to obtain more detailed information about the product. This is very important to connect the customer with the bank if there any misinformation or the customer wanted to know any details related to this product. The last one is the bank can also provide the example like calculation related to the product offered by the bank on their website. This effort can make the customer better understanding about the product.
So as a conclusion, we had discussed on the comparison between one deposit products as practiced by these two Islamic banks, which is Maybank Islamic Fixed Deposit I and Bank Muamalat Fixed Term Account I. Both banks are urged to adopt the best Islamic products to benefit their customers, and each bank may have its shortcomings and advantages, but their effort to improve the products should be praised. Last but not least, the development of financial services and products in accordance with Sharia principle and is necessary for the expansion of Islamic banking products.